Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet today, the Gardner people, and pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. Well, what a year 2020 has been for us all. We've made it through, and today, as Ms. Chandler said, we get to celebrate and recognise the wonderful efforts of many of our students. But it also marks the opportunity where we get to reflect back upon the year and what it has been. So if you can cast your mind back to January 29th, when we started our school year, there was no way we could have predicted the challenges that lied ahead for us and everyone across the globe. The COVID-19 pandemic that's been thrust upon society has required every single one of us to adjust the way in which we live in so many different ways this year. And for our college, just as all other schools here in Victoria, we've encountered and now conquered a year in education like no other. There's some of you and some of us that have thrived. Others amongst us have just held ground. And then in some cases, there's some of us that have faced some real personal challenges. And all of that's okay, because we've shown a great deal of resilience in getting to this point where we stand today. And I really ask that you don't underestimate that fact of the resilience that you've shown as a young person and what 2020 has brought about. That's you, the students, you as staff also, teaching and support staff, and also to the parents and carers who are joining us here through the live stream today because of still some of the restrictions which are in place. So when we define resilience, it's that capacity or ability to recover quickly from things. Now, it might not be quickly in this case, but the challenges that have come in the way of restrictions and lockdowns that our state's encountered, it's really quite remarkable what we've been able to achieve when you think about it. And you couldn't have done it sitting there alone. Just look around the room. We make up a wonderful community. Everyone around here has supported one another in some way to be able to get to this point in time. So when we look back on 2020, be proud of what you have achieved as a student. There could not be a better demonstration of the fact that schools are not only about learning simple content. It's about developing skills and attitudes and an approach that says, I'm going to do my best today, no matter what the circumstances. I'm going to take whatever's thrown my way, things out of my control sometimes, and I'm going to work with everyone around me, whether that was via a connection on the internet or when we've been here on site. And it's when we lift each other up that we get some incredible outcomes, and that's what we do get to recognise today.
You've just muted him, but you're muting
So as I talk about outcomes, they're not here today, but can I please ask you to now just give a round of applause to our graduating cohort of 2020. Because their final year of education is never going to be punctuated with an asterisk next to it, impacted by COVID-19. But despite this, we trust that they're not really supported by their Year 12 teachers, particularly this year, the college as a whole. It's a really important milestone to reach in one's life, completing their secondary education. And so the opportunities and pathways that now lie ahead for all of our graduating Year 12 students, there are plenty. And we do wish them the very best with their futures. We're incredibly proud of them. We're looking forward to actually celebrating that success and achievement with them early next year, along with their families in our delayed graduation ceremony. And I know that they're taking a well-earned rest now at this point in time. So at this point in time, now that I am talking about the Year 12 cohort, I am going to hand over to our 2020 captain, Melissa Blackshaw, Abby, who is not here today, for her to share some reflections with you all. Melissa.
I'd just like to say thank you to everyone here, especially our Year 12 teachers for the year. On behalf of me and Abby, I want to say thank you to the college for what they've given us over the last few years, especially this year to help us get through this. Thank you.
Okay, so while Melissa is here, can I please also call forward two of our middle school captains this year, Hayden Barnes and Thomas Bazaki. Our other two middle school captains were also Darby Kratzak and Jack Cumming. If I could please have those two first names that I called up to the stage. Thank you for the job that you undertook in leading activities, assemblies and events throughout this year. It's certainly a year of learning. Now I call them to the stage because I'd like them now to hand over their formal leadership roles to our incoming 2021 school captains and middle school captains. We'll undertake this in a symbolic manner by presenting them with their respective captain badges, and we trust that these incoming captains are going to wear them with great pride. And in doing so, we also ask them to work hard, to listen, to learn, and take action as the voice of all of you students here in 2021. Before I present them to you, I just want to make mention of the fact we had some outstanding nominations in these roles, all these roles for 2021. That's really pleasing to see because it takes a lot of confidence to be vulnerable and to put yourself out there. So I commend and applaud each and every single one of those students that put their nomination forth, maybe prepared a video or undertook an interview. I hope that you learned something through it and you continue on your own journey here at Mirboo Secondary College with great confidence. So without further ado, I would like to invite forward and present to you our 2021 middle school captains first of all. They are Maddie Carey and Mitchell Ferrici. Congratulations to you both. I have no doubt they'll do their very best. Now, I'd like to finally announce and invite forward our 2021 school captains, Chloe Durkin and Jenna Tompkins. Thank you. So I have no doubt that all of the incoming captains for our college will do their very best to rub up their respective roles and will represent you as their fellow peers in our college with great pride. So I'd now like to call upon and invite Frau Hopkins and Frau Frunk to present the first awards for the afternoon. If I could just ask you to hold your round of applause to the end of each segment as well, that would be really appreciated. So this year, 12 students took part in the annual regional German poetry competition. Students were required to recite a German poem off by heart, remotely, due to COVID, is that word again, and were marked on their pronunciation, fluency, and intonation. All 12 students should be congratulated for their effort. And congratulations goes to Olivia Henning, Nina Flake, Lee Dudek, Declan Gooder, Maddie Carey, just remain on scene, Gabrielle Buznik, Nathan Pasaki, Oliver Petty, Jet Gundy, Paige Anderson, Paige Thompson, and Danny Boosie. Just remain there because on the day, Mirboo North Secondary College won all 3 shields. And the medals go to, in Year 7, third prize goes to Chloe Dudek. Second prize goes to Nina Olivia Henning. In Year 8, third prize goes to Nathan Pasaki. Second prize goes to Gabrielle Husson. And first prize goes to Maddie Carey. At Year 9, third prize goes to Paige Anderson. Second prize goes to Jeff Cundy. And third prize goes to Oliver Petty. A special mention does go to Maddie Carey, Olivia Henning, Gabrielle Bussing, Oliver Petty, Jet Gundy, and Nina Flake, because they all took part in the state German poetry competition on Saturday the 5th of September, again, remotely. Jet achieved 6th in the state. Well done, Jet. Nina, being presented with the award, achieved 4th in the state. Well done, Nina. So once again, well done to this group of students. Congratulations. So I would now like to invite Mr. Risley, or a representative on his behalf, to present the Land Care Awards. It was a quiet year for the Land Care crew, thanks to you know what. A positive was that we sold all of our stock, which amounted to about 2,000 trees. We could not go out and about to do plantings this year. And despite the quiet year, we still had an energetic team of students keen to keep producing trees. The new Year 7s have done all the greenhouse, or hadn't taken the greenhouse tour, and many seem keen to give up their lunchtime to help with the project next year. The HVB plantations are very generous in sponsoring the Environment Award each year, and this year's awards are presented to the team of students who have continued to care for the greenhouse. They are Jet Gundy, Oliver Petty, Francis Brunson, Audrey Crawford, and Paige Thompson. Good elbow bumps up there. Could I please now invite forward Mr. McCorn to present the Sports Awards. So despite our interrupted year, students from our school did manage some great sporting achievements back during Term 1. Hayden Barnes won his age group champion award at the South Gippsland level, also winning events at the Gippsland level to qualify for the state finals. Hayden Wilson was also in track to compete at the state championships, which were eventually cancelled. Our team sports were also off to a good start for the year, with both our girls intermediate volleyballers and our Year 8 boys cricket teams winning at the South Gippsland level. Unfortunately, these teams were unable to compete at the Gippsland level, though both are still undefeated. Following this year, our awards are a little different and have been awarded to students who have shown excellent enthusiasm, determination, and sportsmanship through a trying year. Please join me in congratulating the following students. Phoebe Dell. Kayla Wilson. Danny Busing. and Hayden Barnes. Well done once again to these 4 students. Congratulations. I'd now like to invite Mrs. Ben to present the Year 7 scholarships. So TAFE Gippsland has sponsored 2 scholarships to be awarded to Year 7 students for academic excellence this year. The students have achieved exceptional results across the year and are the highest achieving student in Year 7. The first award being presented goes to Olivia Henny. And the second award for exceptional results across the year for academic excellence goes to Nina Blake. Now, there are 2 encouragement awards for Year 7 students that have been sponsored by the Mirboo North and District Community Foundation. And the first of these awards in 2020 goes to Saviour Burkhead. And the second of these awards is presented to Jada Sutherland. A round of applause as they exit. I'd now like to invite Mr. Birch, our Year 8 coordinator, to present the Year 8 awards. On his behalf today is going to be Mr. Couples. So 2 awards for the highest achieving Year 8 students have been sponsored by TAFE Gippsland once again. Both students have achieved consistently high results across all their subjects and have approached their studies in a positive and enthusiastic manner. The first Academic Excellence Award for 2020 goes to Maddie Carey. And the second award for Academic Excellence is presented to Gabby Booston. Now, at Year 8, we are extremely fortunate once again that we have 2 encouragement awards being donated by the Mirboo Northern District Community Foundation. And the first of the students awarded and recognised for their efforts throughout 2020 is Ruby Marks. The second award goes to Christina Zentzek. A round of applause to our 4 students. You can stay right there, Mr. Couples. For the Year 9 awards. So thanks again to TAFE Gippsland for sponsoring our awards for academic excellence at the Year 9 level. The 2 students who have excelled in all aspects of the Year 9 program and achieved outstanding results in 2020 are Logan Anders, and Alan McCulloch. Now, the Encouragement Awards for Year 9 have kindly once again been donated by the Mirboo North District Community Foundation. And the first recipient of the Encouragement Award at Year 9 goes to Oliver Petty. And the second award, Encouragement Award, goes to Eloise Brown. I might continue on because this year we had 2 awards dedicated to James Harvey for the best all-round achievement at Year 9. These awards acknowledge students for their participation in school extracurricular activities and academic achievement. And the James Harvey Awards for 2020 are awarded to Danny Bussing. And the second recipient of the James Harvey Award is Alyssa Walsh. Congratulations to both of you. So please now invite Mrs. Chandler and Mrs. Brazidis to present the Year 10 awards. Thank you.
Okay, Tompkins has sponsored 2 awards for academic excellence in Year 10. Both students have excelled in their studies, including achieving excellent results in their BCE study. The first award goes to Eliza Mahoney. The second academic excellence award goes to Clara Lynn. Round of applause for both. The Mirboo North Times have kindly sponsored 5 scholarships for Year 10 students. These scholarships recognise students who have strived to achieve their personal best and have progressed significantly during the year. The recipients of the Mirboo North Times Personal Best Scholarships are Carlos Ian, Madison Jeffrey, Casey Marsh, and Tama Little. Congratulations to those 5 students. The Peter Gardner Award is an annual scholarship that is awarded to Year 10 students for best all-round performance in their academic studies and extracurricular activities, and is donated on behalf of the Mirboo North community. This student has achieved excellent academic results and is an enthusiastic student. This year, the recipient is Flynn Burgess Consider. An award for excellence in Year 10 science is kindly being donated by Scott and Emma Morehouse. This award is for a student who has excelled in science and demonstrated a passion for learning about science. This year's recipient is Alexandra Proctor. Each year, the Mirboo North and District Community Banks sponsor awards in a variety of areas. The first award is for academic excellence. This is awarded to a student who has achieved excellent academic results across all their subjects. This has been awarded to Hayden Anders. The second award is for community engagement. This is awarded to a student who is engaged actively in the Year 9 community program and acknowledges their efforts in organisation, teamwork and initiative. This year's recipient is Charlotte Bryan. The third award is for leadership qualities. This is awarded to a student who has displayed strong leadership, qualities and the ability to inspire others to get involved. This year's winner is Jet Gundy. The fourth award is for artistic ability. This is awarded to a student who has displayed artistic flair and creativity in both practice and theory of the arts, including visual arts, performing arts, and music. This has been awarded to Madison Jeffrey. The last award is for personal development. This is awarded to a student who has achieved their personal best. This year's recipient is Indy Francis. This year has seen the continuation of the Head Start Apprenticeship Initiative. This program allows students to begin an apprenticeship while staying at school to complete their senior schooling. The Head Start program has donated an award for a student who shows an interest in vocational pathways. This year's recipient is Bryce Gazzard. I would now like to invite Mr. Hutchinson to present the John Snow Literature. This award was created in memory of John Snell and has been kindly donated by his family. John worked at Mirboo North Secondary College for a long time and was much loved by the entire school community. Outside the auditorium here is a memorial garden named in his honour, and a photograph of John hangs proudly in the senior centre entrance. We have him to thank for many of the trees and roses planted around our school. The John Snell Prize is awarded to a Year 10 student who has demonstrated outstanding English skills and a love for reading and literature. The John Snell Literature Award for 2020 is awarded to Rosie McNamara. The next award is the Ellie Lockheed. Ellie Lockheed was a much-loved student at school who tragically passed away in 2014. The Ellie Lockheed Memorial Scholarship is presented to a student who shares Ellie's qualities of kindness, humour, enthusiasm, trying their best, and has a zest for life. This year's winner embodies all of these qualities and is admired by both staff and students. And I personally cannot imagine anyone who's more like Ellie. So, the 2020 winner to the early Lockheed Memorial Scholarship is, Nikita Ginadita. Okay. The Australian Defence Force, the ADF Long-Term Youth Leadership and Teamwork Award, started in 2006 to recognise students who demonstrate leadership and teamwork within both the school and the broader local community. At the same time, they recognise those who display strong values such as doing one's best, respect for others, and mateship, characteristics that are integral to Australian society. This year's recipient is Clara. Now this year, the ADF has introduced a new award called the Future Innovators Award. Our school is one of 2,300 Australian schools that have participated in the ADF Future Innovators Award program this year. The Australian Defence Force Future Innovators Award was introduced to recognise Australian students' science, maths, engineering and technological abilities and encourage and continue development of these skills. The recipient of the 2020 Future Innovators Award is Dylan Lambert Hall. The CFMEU have donated a scholarship for a student entering PCE to assist with their education costs in their final years of school. The recipient of this award has been hardworking, achieved excellent results, and approaches her studies with a positive attitude. Well done to Alex Proctor. Monash Scholars is a prestigious program for high-achieving secondary school students. 134 schools participate in the program on only 30 places that are available each year. This year we had 4 students accepted into the program. Well done to Clara Lynn. Flynn Burgess Kinsini. Hayden Anders. And forget about Alex Proctor. We have no questions in the we'll move on. So, the Kwong Lee Dow Young Scholars Program is an academic enrichment program designed to support high-achieving Year 11 and 12 students. This year we have 2 students who have been successful in getting into the program. Well done to Eliza Money. And Casey Marsh. Well done. I would now like to invite Mr. Hutchinson to speak.
Okay, got a late arrival, so I would like to recognise this student. Could I please invite Flynn Burgess and Cheney to the stage? Thank you. Lynn. Our second arrival is Reed Melbourne. Congratulations, Reed. Well done to you both on your achievements. Thank you, Mr. Couples. So that concludes our presentation ceremony for this afternoon. So thank you for your attention and your respect that you've shown to your peers. Thank you to the parents and carers at home for everything that you've done for your child throughout this year. It's been a challenging year, as I said from the top, but one that we've all conquered now. In bringing together an afternoon like this, it takes a lot of preparation and effort, so I would like everyone here to please give a big round of applause to Mrs. Leah Barnes. Thanks to you, all of the students here, and particularly thank you, and I would like the students now to give a big round of applause and a thank you to all of the staff here at the college, whether teaching or support staff, because the teaching and learning that they've made happen this year has been incredible for every single one of us. So we do have some activities running during our final week, but for some of you, this will be your last day here at the college. We do wish you a very enjoyable and safe break, and we're really looking forward to seeing you back on Thursday the 28th of January 2021 for what we hope is a very normal year for us, and one where we will see a great representation of students once again being recognised for their academic excellence, and really importantly, the effort that they put into their education and being a really kind person within our community. So thank you to the parents and carers who have tuned in or will watch this recording later on. We do appreciate it. For all of the students, I'll talk to you in a moment about how we're going to finish up the day. Thank you very much.